What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Philippine, aka Adeze, back at it again with another video. In today's video, yes, you can see my crown is back. It's out. The faux locks are out. I'm gonna see if I can regain the footage of me taking out the locks and how I wash my hair. I really don't know where that footage is, but I would really like to post that video. Let me know down below if you would like to see it and I'll post it. And yeah, in today's video it's pretty simple. I'm just gonna show you how I use one, not three, not five, not six, not two, one product to achieve this curl definition. So if you want to see how I do that, stay tuned. And yeah, without further ado, so extra, let's get into it. Hey guys, so from the intro and the title of the video, you can already guess what I am doing today. Okay, whatever. So sorry, let me fix my mirror. So in today's video, I'm gonna forgo the whole voiceover thing because I kind of miss sitting down here and interacting with you guys. So let's just get it started because I'm not really feeling that great today, and I just want to get this over and done with. So I came up with kind of this old revive a wash and go kind of thing. Not really came up with it. I'm pretty sure someone has done this before. I mean, like, this is my way of doing it, especially when I don't feel like dealing with my hair. Like today, I'm having the worst day ever. I'm in pain. I'm under a lot of painkillers. I'm heavily sedated, so I just want to do my hair quickly and just lie down, maybe take a nap. So preferably when I want to do this, as you can see, this is an old wash and go, and there's still some definition at the back here, but you know, most of the times I would just put my hair in a high puff and forget about it. But I haven't really been feeling high puffs lately. I don't know, I don't like how they frame my face per se, and I've been loving having my hair down, especially because I have accumulated some length and sometimes I want to show that off, you know. So what I do is I usually part my hair down the middle. I'm using a white tooth comb, but you can also use a red tail comb. It's just my hair is a lot more tangled, so a white tooth comb makes it easier. And by the way, when I go shower, I don't cover my head with a shower head because I actually want the steam and some of the water to kind of like dampen my hair a little bit, but I'll still be using a spray bottle. But that's just so I don't spray too much water on my hair, because I'm not trying to make it wet, just damp. I'm trying to get a straight line. Who gets a straight line first pass? If you are that person, please let me know your trick, because wow, I've been hello hair. Shoo, this is why I don't want to deal with my hair. So I usually do this like obviously towards the end of the day. If I'm going somewhere, I'll just tie my hair down and put it in a wig and call it a day. But since I am gonna just lie down, I think this is good enough. I don't really care if it's straight in the back, but I want it to be straight in the front. So what I like doing is, actually I like working with the back section first. So I'm going to section my hair off in front. This is a one product revival. My hair still feels pretty moisturized, but like I said, I don't want to go half. So RIP to Misty. Misty stopped working. I poured boiling water into Misty, and for some reason I can't press her down anymore, so I need to buy a new spray bottle. But this is an old like spray thingy, and I use it to kind of dampen my hair. Especially my roots. Okay, I'm gonna be going in with this Aunt Jackie Curl Lala Defining Curling Custard. It smells amazing. I love it. I'm almost out. Like with all my products that I love, literally all the time I'm almost out because I use it so much. I like how it moisturizes my hair but defines it at the same time. So I first concentrate that onto my tips, and you kind of use kind of a lot but not too much. This is just to make sure my hair is moisturized in the sense, as you can see, it's already starting to curl there at the back. And I'm gonna put this on until I feel like my tips are relatively saturated in this and are moisturized. And it kind of helps sometimes to even just section your hair, feel it, put a little bit more product if you want to. I don't want to finish that because I feel like I'm gonna need it for my whole head. But yeah, that's literally about it. As you can see, it's already starting to define the curls even without me like combing through it or like raking too much. This is why I love this product. So what I do at this point is I will take a white tooth comb and I will begin by detangling my hair from the tips as per usual. Like, I'm not doing anything too heavy. I'm not trying to smooth it out. And then what I'll also do is I'll take my Tangle Teaser and I'll also run it through my curls. Can someone tell me what hair type I am? Because honestly, I don't know. I've never really bothered. I feel like I'm kind of like a 3C and like maybe like a 4AB. I don't know. Maybe like a 4AB, but I'm not a 4C. But I don't know. Can someone tell me what my hair type is? So here's my hair as is. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a very, very simple thing, which is divide my hair into 3 equal sections and to braid it. So this is kind of like a lazy braid out. Very chunky braids. Usually I do about 8 braids in my head, 8 to like 10, but this is like the proper 4 braids. I don't want to deal with my hair. And I braided literally all the way. You know what you do if you run out of hair, you borrow from the other braid and basically, well, the other section, and basically braid literally all the way down. Like it's a proper chunky braid, which may also take a bit longer to dry, but it's worth it for me because it's a less work. And there is my braid. Now I'm going to show you just the front section. I'm probably just going to speed it up, and then I'll be back later when my hair is done. Sorry, my mom called me because she heard I'm not doing well. Hence the tears in my eyes. But my mom called me to discuss this whole sickness or illness with me, and yeah, it's been heavy. So I'm gonna tell you guys what it is. So I have uterine fibroids. Been diagnosed with them for I think about, when it was 2013 or 2014, so around 5 or 6 years. And they really affect the quality of my life sometimes. Like I could be in like too much pain to even go to school or do like normal stuff. And give me a second, sorry. Okay, so like I could be in too much pain to like go to school. Basically just most of my functions can be halted for the day and I just have to stay in bed. And the last time I had a checkup, I think there was like 5 of them. The only thing that worries me about treatment options is, apart from the other stuff, which is to basically just treat them or whatever to shrink them, the best possible treatment would be like surgery to remove them. And I don't want that because it's too invasive and it's my womb. And I mean, I would still like to have children, and I don't want surgery to kind of like limit that for me. I feel like that is a decision I can make later in life with my husband after we've had like a few kids. Like, okay, maybe it's time to probably like have a hysterectomy or something. But they are really affecting me, and I haven't, it's like 3 o'clock right now, but sorry, what time is it? It's actually 3:30 in the afternoon, and I still haven't been able to eat anything. I made some toast and some eggs, and immediately after I took like a bite from the toast, I just felt nauseous. I tried eating like fruit, same thing. I tried drinking tea to like calm myself. I tried drinking ginger root. Like, I can't stomach anything apart from water. Like, I literally can't eat anything because I feel so nauseous. Like, the minute I get close to food, I feel very nauseous. And I mean, I also took painkillers on an empty stomach. Please don't do that. Don't ever do that. I never take pills without eating, but I've done it before and nothing has really happened to me, but I wouldn't advise that. But I took painkillers on an empty stomach because I honestly can't, like, I couldn't bear the pain. Like, right now it's at a level where it's painful, but it's not as excruciating as it was earlier. Obviously, probably until the painkiller runs out, then I'll have to take more. But I honestly feel like I need to force myself to eat, because remember, I'm intermittent fasting, so I haven't had anything to eat since literally 8 p.m. last night. Actually, I stopped, to be technical, I stopped at around 7:30 in the evening. So I've been in a fasted state till then, until now 3:30, when my fast was supposed to break around 12 noon, and I wasn't able to stomach anything. And I feel like it's bad for me to go a whole day on starvation mode, because who does that help? So long story short, like, I've known I have uterine fibroids initially, obviously, when I found out about it. I cried. I'm like, okay, will this affect me having kids, all that stuff. But every time I'd have the pain, hot water bottle, painkillers, and usually around day 3 I'm good. But they've never been this painful. Like, they've never been this painful to the point where there's literally like certain positions I can't even be lying down in because they're not comfortable. So yeah, it's something that I don't really like talking about because, you know, it does leave me very vulnerable. Like, now you see, like, I'm in tears, which is stupid, but it's painful, man. Like, I don't know, I feel like no woman can really explain what it really feels like. But like, today I've got the worst of it. I don't know if probably because, I mean, the last checkup I went to, the doctor like discovered, like, I don't know, like 5th one. It means that like they are probably like multiplying and growing, but the biggest one wasn't really that big. It was like probably like around 30 millimeters, so they're not big, but they're there. And now I'm afraid that maybe they're growing or have been getting worse over time, so they're making it very like literally unbearable for me. So yeah, at this point I honestly don't know what to do, if I should consult and consider my treatment options or go the surgery route, because even with treatment they might grow back, so you might need to keep on treating them. But also, I don't want to be on medication that is going to hinder me from reproducing or anything like that. But also, having them is a hindrance when it comes to reproduction because you know, I'm being realistic here, but you know, you could potentially have like high risk pregnancies depending on the position of the fibroids. You could have miscarriages and stuff like that. So I don't want that to happen, but I also don't want someone going into my body with a knife and potentially ruining my chances forever of having kids, because it's very high risk. Like, any surgery that involves literally anyone going near your womb is very high risk, and I feel like that's something I'd be comfortable doing if I'd already had like 2 or 3 kids. But I mean, I'm still young. I don't even have 1 child yet, and I know some people be like, no, there's adoption or surrogacy or whatnot, but I don't want that. You know, I don't want that. I wanna bear my children like everybody else. And you know, it's kind of hard like to be making a decision like that, to be being like, okay, so I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna put myself at risk just so I could be better. And for years that was the kid. Like, for me, for years I was just like, you know what, I don't have to do the whole surgery thing because I can manage the stuff with like painkillers, and like it's just something I have to deal with once a month and it's gone. But like lately, not even just lately, like today, I've never felt this much pain. I've never felt this sick. I've never not have been able to eat. I've always been able to eat, even if it's like just oats and I take my painkillers and sleep. I've always been able to do that. But today was way too different, and it's scaring me because I don't want it to seem like I don't want to know or find out that the condition has worsened or anything like that. So yeah, I think I should just go see an OBGYN and take it from there. But honestly, I'm scared. So yeah, let me just finish off my hair and then I'll be back so I can lie down as well. Okay, I'm back. So once I get here, I like taking this scarf from cotton out. You can take any scarf as well. I haven't done anything to my edges. This isn't cotton, but what I like doing is tying my hair down, and because it's still a little bit damp, I'm not going to be putting it in like a bonnet or a silk scarf yet, but I'm just going to be chilling, and then when I feel like it's about, mostly when it's like about 60% dry or I'm ready to go to bed, then I will put on my bonnet and I'll go sleep. But now I just want to allow it to air dry, and I usually double line. I don't know why, but it's something I do. So I tie 2 scarves. I don't know, it just helps my edges lie flatter. Like, even though I haven't done them, it just, tomorrow they look great and they're easier to work with. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow when my hair is dry for the takedown. And I'm really sorry for that soppy crying mess. Yeah, it's something that's, you know, it's really touchy-feely for me, and it's a topic that I don't really like talking about because it's something I'm reminded of like literally monthly. Even though like sometimes it's just okay, I know this, I'm gonna pop in a leave, you know, and get over and done with. But sometimes it really does get the best of me. So sorry about that, guys. But you know, I'm not the only one who lives with this condition, and I know there are some women out there who probably like suffering worse. There's probably like some people who've had to make decisions to have surgery, probably people with like fertility issues and stuff like that, and it's something that I feel like not a lot of people talk about, because funny enough, fibroids are a pretty common issue. They're very common, so it's very weird that people don't really talk about it. Let me know down in the comments below if you actually want to know more about fibroids. But personally, I wouldn't really like to discuss it. But if people want a forum or platform where they can feel safe, especially women, because it's a female thing, but if women would like to discuss it and have a platform where we can all just share our stories, I would be more than happy to be a part of that. Because I feel like when you just have support from people who, like, you know, have been through what you're going through or are in a similar situation, you know, it's more, it's better than sympathy. It's just, I don't know, you know, you feel like I'm regular. It's not just me, you know, because sometimes I'll be crying and I'll feel stupid. Like I said, like, why am I crying? Like, it's something I can't really do anything about currently. Like, face the music, you know, but don't be a wuss about it, because I'm one of those people who likes to exude like a tougher exterior and likes to be like this person who is just like I like showing people that I'm really strong and I'm headstrong and nothing can shake me. But deep down inside, like, I'm a crybaby. I'm like a marshmallow. Like, people are close to me, like my sisters will tell you, I cry all the time. Like, I cry when I'm angry. It's weird. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for takedown. Now I'm making this video way too long, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, I'm back, and I'm so disappointed to say this, but it's been literally 4 whole days since I put my hair up in these braids. Well, let's see what happened. Well, it took about a day and a half to actually dry completely, because like I said, they're very chunky. It took a day and a half for them to dry completely. And after they were dry completely, like, I just got lazy. I just didn't want to deal with my hair. I was just too busy, like, I don't know, putting on a wig and stuff like that. But now we're here, and I'd like to deal with the issue at hand and undo these braids. So I'm gonna take my As I Am Cocoa Shear whip, and I'm going to use that basically just to kind of saturate these things. It may seem like a lot, but that's because I'm going to be putting it on the hair. My hair does feel a little dry, not moisturized, but because it's been like under a wig and hasn't really been taken care of. So just excuse me, I'm kind of looking at a mirror. So it frizzed up a little bit, but it's okay. We are on my channel. What do we always say? Frizz gives hair character. I feel like I should make merch. Oh, I'm taking this Tresemme Botanique what's this, rich oil mist, and I'm just gonna start at the back. Now the ends are a bit more frizzed up, but it's nothing I can't fix with a little coil defining jelly, so I'm not mad at that. So yeah, I'm just undoing the braid, nothing fancy. Okay, so this is my hair pre-fluff and pre-separation, and this is what I was talking about when I said I only need the one product, which is the Anti-Jackie Curl Lala Defining Custard. And literally this is how I basically treat most of my old wash and goes. If I still want definition and I don't want to put my hair up in a high puff, because like I said, I don't feel like high puffs are flattering to my face. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna carefully separate everything. So the ends are mostly frayed in the back section, but my front sections are still looking pretty defined even after 4 days of literally just putting this hair under a wig. They still look pretty good. So I'm gonna take some more oil and begin separating my hair. So I'm gonna begin in the back. Ooh. Okay, so this is my hair just after separating it, and what I like doing is shaking my hair out a little bit, because then that also gets the tiny little curls that are stuck together that I don't want to frizz up. As you can see, this is the definition of my hair. This side is a little bit frizzy, especially in the back, but it's okay. Frizz gives hair character. And this side is a bit more defined, and I love it. I love it. I don't know, my hair doesn't cooperate with me on a day-to-day basis. Sometimes this side turns out better than this side, so you know what, we'll just go with that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a wide tooth comb and I'm just gonna lift it up at the roots without disturbing my curl pattern at all. You guys, the other day I asked my boyfriend, I'm like, babe, please fluff up my hair at the back because I can't really see, and literally all I could feel was him dragging the comb from my tips to and I'm like, oh my god, you're literally combing out the curls, what are you doing, you know? So yeah, I don't think he'll ever do my hair or our daughter's hair. It's fine, I'll stick to doing it myself. I am quite happy with how my hair looks right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do my edges, nothing fancy. Okay, so I'm really in love with this. I'm really in love with the definition and the curls, and this is what I do. And that's it for today's video, you guys. I just showed you what you can do with a little bit of water and just one product, and you can get like defined. Well, not for everyone, let me put that out there. I'm not gonna say everyone's hair is gonna turn out like mine, because we all have different hair textures and different hair types, but this is just one product. It looks really good. It's so very much moisturized, and I'm not mad about it. I do this all the time, like I say, so I'm kind of used to this type of result. I've never had like a bad result. And I mean, we finished the custard in this video, so I'm gonna need to go get more, because I'm gonna have a lot more. I don't want to work with my hair emergencies, and I'm just gonna need to put it in the braids. And 4 braids, come on, 4 braids. And then this is definition from 4 chunky braids. So imagine how much definition you can achieve with like multiple more minuscule braids in your hair with that product. You can get a lot of definition out of it. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope to see you guys back here on my channel soon. If you're new, please subscribe to my channel. I'd really love if you do that. Also, don't forget to comment down below. Let me know if you liked how this turned out, because I do. And let me know if you are going to get this product and try it out, or if you ever tried it, or if you have a different method of redefining your curls when you just don't want to work with your hair. But anyway, that's it, and I'll see you guys next time. Deuces.